second.
Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell.
Ring the... What?
Oh, well, we weren't ready to kick things off here, guys, but we're in this tailgate, but we're starting apparently with the GTFO match, and it looks like HITT and Killah Kash obviously weren't wasting any time to get things going.
Coming all the way from the back, and it looks like Killah Kash has a death wish for HITT here.
Man, these two have a history of bad blood between the two, and with this matchup being announced as a GTFO match, the objective is you have to literally remove your opponent out of the venue. We could see the fight spill out right onto the street here, right outside of the Empire control room.
It's hot in Austin, and the action's only getting hotter. Bat City tonight. IWTV. Don't forget to order. You want to see action like this all night long.
Oh man. Right now we are on YouTube starting off this tailgate. We were just wrapping up a flip cup competition here at the Empire control room, but Killah Kash and HITT getting it underway.
Here comes big
Backstage.
splash miss right there by Kash. HITT now with a back elbow sends Kash right back into that same corner. The kick behind the head. And HITT now making his opponent spill to the asphalt floor here in Austin, Texas.
That very painful textured asphalt here. You're gonna get those small little rocks embedded into your skin. Killah Kash, he's not wearing a shirt. He has no protection against that asphalt. Big shot!
Yeah, no protection against those huge shots as well. And HITT is living up to his name, hitting hard. Laying it in. I didn't think we were gonna kick off the tailgate like this.
Now remember, the objective is to get your opponent out of the building.
I mean, guys, they're basically halfway there as the ring takes up a good portion of this space here at the Empire control room. And now in the front row of the seats, you see right there, Kash on the asphalt. My goodness.
Using that chair, anything goes.
I mean, no rules. Anything goes in this type of matchup, a first of its kind here.
Yeah, no kidding.
People paid a lot of money for those front row seats, and they're just gonna break them to start the show? The action doesn't even start till the top of the hour.
Somebody's not getting their chair deposit back.
It's not me.
Stomps right there from Kash on HITT.
The loser of this match likely winding up on 7th Street, which is apropos because most losers wind up on 7th Street here in Austin, Texas. And right now, Killah Kash about to chuck HITT.
Oh, boy.
Right, no, the chairs, HITT deflects.
Oh, no. Oh, looks like, HITT goes anyway.
Man.
4 rows deep into the seats. Kash making his way right here past our commentary table as you see HITT right there lying on the asphalt.
Kash is on the prowl looking for something.
Kash is
like a man on a mission grabbing a couple of steel chairs.
Something foldable.
Uh-oh.
He said these are coming for you. This is not going to be a delightful exchange as we knew already. There's a chair midair.
Right into that elbow too.
Man, these fans, they got to be watching out. Missing with the pumping knee.
That's a huge double axe handle. Unlike any other in this matchup. Guys, we already knew going to this matchup when it was announced for the tailgate, nonetheless, that this was going to be insane. But it is surpassing what is logical here in Austin, Texas.
The new Texas Pro crew spent hours setting those chairs up, and in a mere matter of moments, completely destroyed. As right now, Killah Kash is getting it from HITT.
But there's Killah Kash coming back. You HITT, a former Rhodes wrestling champion. Has had a lot of problems with Killah Kash, but Kash, I think, just has a problem with everyone. I don't think anyone in Austin was going to tell him, no, you can't be on this card.
No,
that's a good point. You know, whenever you see Killah Kash on the marquee, you got to know that you are in danger, even if you are a fan here. But right now, HITT taking it big time to Killah Kash.
Huge shots by the big man, and I guess I have to be specific because these are both behemoths in this matchup.
Wait a second. Back first goes HITT on the corner of the apron.
Didn't quite get him off his feet, but nonetheless, with that hardest part of the ring on the back. It's not going to be pretty at all. And now just back onto the asphalt floor. Not even with chairs right there to break it.
But speaking of chairs, that's exactly what Kash is using. Vaulting those weapons into HITT.
Oh, what has got to be on the mind of Killah Kash now. You see him still in hand with those foldable chairs, setting up for something big right there on the outside. Remember, first person that gets out of the venue will be declared the loser. But guys, honestly, if I'm speaking truth, I don't think either one of these guys care about winning this match at all.
Well, they just care about beating the hell out of each other, and that's exactly what they're doing here at a very hot Austin afternoon, starting off the month of June, starting off Bat City live here on YouTube, as they are getting closer and closer to that exit, which is the win condition of this match.
Oh,
no.
wait a second.
There's a chair set up. And a suplex on the way. No, reversed.
Shot right there by HITT.
Oh, no.
Now that chair in hand, throwing, and now they're playing catch. Oh, got caught. Now a kick into the face. And Kash is now out. Referee is calling for the bell. HITT is won.
Here's your winner, HITT!
Oh, my goodness. A super kick to a solid steel chair sends Kash out onto the sidewalk, as HITT literally stands tall atop the chairs here in our opening contest of the Bat City Tailgate.
Oh, wait a second. You knew it wasn't going to be over that easy.
Oh, no, Kash on his feet and now just taking the beating to his opponent now.
You said it earlier. I don't think it matters the wins and losses in this match. It's all about beating the other man, and that's what Kash is doing. Banned for exactly these reasons. My God.
No, now Biss getting involved here.
Oh, that's a
bad idea.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
Biss, the promoter here of New Texas Pro Austin.
This seems to be the only person that's ever been able to calm Kash down.
And I suppose he knows that. That's why he came out here, and it looks like Kash is minding it here.
HITT favoring that.
Kash! Yeah, I'm talking to you, you big ugly bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You started this. You took food off of my table when you interfered in my title shot. And now you want to be a victim? You know what? Every time we're in this ring, I kick your ass. And every single time, I feel like I haven't won because you do shit like that. So you know what? You want to be big and bad? He wants to be big and bad. He don't think he can fight. He can fight. How about this? Next time, right here in Austin, Texas, my city, baby. Good old-fashioned Dirty Six street fight.
Dirty Six street fight challenge laid out, and look at the face. Look at the smile.
No, you could hear Kash right there. He accepted the challenge right there.
Let your boy off the leash, Biss.
Yeah, Biss walking to the back. Yeah, I don't think Biss is happy. This isn't what he wanted to see from this match. But your winner, the heavy hitter, HITT.
Oh, man.
If that was a GTFO match, who knows what a street fight's going to look like.
Exactly. I mean, we saw a glimpse of it right now here at the Bat City Tailgate. What could we possibly see when these two have absolutely no barrier to contain the fight in a Dirty Six street fight?
I mean, they're going to fight their way from Casino El Camino to the former Buffalo Billiards. These two men are going to beat the
Give it up one more time for your winner, HITT.
Well, that was an insane way to kick off the tailgate, and at the top of the hour.
Sure was, catching us off guard as we were just coming off the heels of enjoying a Flip Cup contest.
We kind of started out real hot. I didn't get to tell you that it was a get the fuck out match.
See, we didn't even.
But I think you guys figured it out immediately. Holy shit.
Can we say that on YouTube?
I think you can
Are
say just
y'all
about
ready
anything.
for your next match of the tailgate? All right, then let's get this shit. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match.
A tag team matchup. Well, we will see these guys right here in the meat market. Isaac Morales and the Cutlet coming out here for the Bat City Tailgate.
Trent, I just gotta ask, is Isaac Morales bigger than ever? Look at the size of this guy. He's got the whole meat market with him, and they're ready to run roughshod on a wrestling dynasty.
Isaac Morales and the Cutlet Javi Montenegro, accompanied by Sirloin Ronan Reyes, the Beefcake. The meat market dubbed.
Introducing first, from the Iron Jungle, accompanied in the ring by Sirloin Ronan Reyes, the Beefcake. Weighing in at more than you can lift, he is the Cutlet Javi Montenegro and the beefy weight too strong Isaac Morales. Together they are the Meat Market.
Weighing in at more than you can lift. That must be a lot.
That's true for 2 of the 3 people at this commentary desk.
And their opponents.
Well, their opponents, as you mentioned, Eric, part of a wrestling dynasty.
Coming up here in Austin, Texas, these 2 young men are carving a road for themselves in a path that they've followed so far. These Rhodes boys are ready to fight.
Well, as someone says currently,
from Austin, Texas, they are Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes. They are the Rhodes brothers.
They couldn't even barely get an entrance of their names being said there. Wyatt and Wayne Rhodes, Wyatt being the blonde and Wayne being the brown hair there, spinning around, sending the meat market, slamming into each other. In stereo drop kicks from both the Rhodes brothers. They call themselves the Texas Outlaws. That's right, the Rhodes brothers, the nephews of one WWE superstar, Cody Rhodes. And you see as they pound away on the meat in the corner.
Stereo everything from the Rhodes here tonight.
Oh, these boys coming out guns blazing here in this tailgate contest. Wyatt paying homage to his grandfather right there with the platinum hair and the cowboy boots.
You mean that's not natural? Meat market, talking strategy on the outside, and now we are officially underway.
Officially now. Now you talk about natural, these boys trained by one, the natural Dustin Rhodes. There's a neck breaker, only getting a 2 there on Morales, as Wayne now trying to go after Ronan Reyes on the outside.
Hey,
and now
sirloin to you.
That's still can't get to that.
Well, look at this. Is the meat market.
Oh my!
Look at that lat spread. Big power moves. Oh, look at Montenegro. You see a little bit of eye to eye there with Wyatt, a little taunting there.
You know, you're talking about lat spread. I'm thinking more of a charcuterie board. We got a whole meat spread right here. Take it on.
And look
Wayne
at that right there.
Corner.
Cutlet doing his best to distract the referee so Too Strong can get some shots in on Wayne. As Wyatt now trying to get in to save his brother and unable to do so, as all 3 members now of the meat market hammering down on one half of the Outlaws.
I gotta ask, do you think the bond of the meat market may be a little bit stronger than the bond of these Rhodes brothers?
No, I seriously doubt it. I mean, you're talking about Wyatt and Wayne's Rhodes. I mean, they are brothers. They are literal blood family. But part of that dynasty.
But the meat market, it's not just bond, it's tendons. It's ligaments holding them together.
So it's a tender loin?
I don't
Trent,
get,
you know, I
don't get it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with this nonsense all night. We just got started here. We're in the second match of the Tailgate live here on YouTube for Bat City, which you could watch live at the top of the hour on IWTV. We got a great card for you tonight. Carter Black defending against a returning Steven Wolf. We got Yuka Zakazaki in a tag team match, teaming with Vert Vixen against Charity King, and the returning AQA to wrestling after 3.5 years.
That's coming up at the top of the hour here at 6 o'clock Central. As Too Strong now.
Creatine crashes.
Now tags in the Cutlet, springboard, elbow, look at that. And now taking push-ups with a cover, only getting 2, thankfully.
He was going for reps on that pin. You don't see that everywhere.
I thought he was more of a 1-rep max guy, but he's really showing his stuff in there.
Jeez.
Oh, here's Wyatt trying to get Wayne back in this thing. You can hear the crowd get behind these Rhodes boys.
Wayne trying to fight back up to his feet. These guys just a little bit short of a full year in the wrestling business, being trained by their uncle, as I mentioned earlier. This is the first time these guys have stepped outside of their comfort zone of the RWA bullpen right here in Austin, Texas, and we're getting to see it right here at the Bat City Tailgate.
Well, that's how you start a legacy, right? This path was carved for them. There's so much they can follow in footsteps, but they have to prove themselves, and that's what they're doing here against the meat market, looking for this big tag. Can Wyatt get in this thing?
Cutlet doing everything he can to hold Wayne away.
Wow.
Floating back, trying to land on his feet there, and now big back body drop, and here's an opportunity for Wayne to tag in Wyatt.
Inches away now.
Chomping at the bit is Wyatt, almost there, and Isaac is right there to pull down Wyatt. Face first into the post. He goes right here in front of our commentary table as the Cutlet with a slam.
Nails that back
on Wayne.
suplex that time. Now cover from the Cutlet.
Could be it.
Just a 2.
Oh, listen to this crowd give it to Isaac. I don't know if I agree.
Well, Isaac doing exactly whatever he can to preserve an opportunity for the meat market to get a huge victory over someone with the name value of the Texas Outlaws, the Rhodes brothers.
You know, these Rhodes, they got great physical genetics. They look really good in the ring. They got great bodies, good height. But do they have the genetics mentally? Do they have what it takes to take on the meat market, which has been teaming for some time? Javi Montenegro under the wing of Isaac Morales. If you can't forget Sirloin on the back. End of this matchup here. And just Wayne has just been taking it this entire matchup.
Absolutely. Wayne taking a brutal beating at the hands of the meat market, and Wyatt doing everything that he can to try and will his brother over into their corner so he can get into this matchup, the fresher man. And now once again, the referee being distracted as the meat market trying to take advantage, and Wayne fighting him off. A one-man army in the corner. Here comes Cutlet, leaping over is Wayne, picking him up. A huge spine buster from Wayne. And this could be it right here, as Wyatt absolutely insists on the outside, standing on the apron, as are the fans here in Austin, Texas.
A Texas side spine buster onto the Cutlet gives Wayne an opportunity to get to his brother, and he got him. And in comes Isaac.
A house of fire, running roughshod on Isaac Morales. Too strong, put down too hard.
What a scoop slam from Wyatt.
Huge power from Wyatt Rhodes now coming off the ropes with a big bulldog onto Morales. Here's a cover, could it be all? Cutlet right there to break up the pin.
I mean, meat market's a team. This is what they do. They get involved this way, break up these pins. This is how they rack up win after win, and it could be academic at this point.
You know, it would be cliche to say that the Rhodes brothers have been tagging their whole lives, but that's nothing compared to what the meat market has been able to produce.
Look
here
at
in New Texas Pro. Look at the strength of
that is power right there.
Wait a second. Oh, hang on.
Oh, he shot Morales
all the way down.
And Cutlet went into Ronan Reyes on the outside. Here it is. A huge 3D from the Rhodes.
Oh no, Montenegro all alone.
Oh, he's gonna set up. Here it is, a disaster kick from hell. Stacking him up. And the Rhodes get a victory here.
Winners, the Rhodes Brothers.
Our first time getting a look at the Rhodes brothers here, and what a showing by this young tag team.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed by the teamwork the Rhodes boys showed here tonight. The meat market was not up to snuff as the Rhodes ran roughshod.
Well, they were just blinded by the reflection off of Wyatt's hair. I'm blinded by it right now.
Well, that's a huge win to start maybe a very vaulted legacy for those Rhodes boys.
Oh man, we're gonna see some big things from those boys in the future. But right now, Morales chastising Cutlet, and Cutlet taking a fall once again for his team. Now, we've seen in the past before, Dan, you and me on Texas Contender Series, Cutlet unfortunately getting the bitter end of some things for the meat market. And now Eric's gonna go into the ring. Let's hear it from Eric.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eric Badur, and now, please help me in welcoming out KJ Orso.
Oh, wow. Well, KJ Orso, as he is now known as, you may know him formerly as Fuego del Sol. And back when we were in Las Vegas, Dan, so was this gentleman. He lost a matchup where his mask was on the line in GCW, and now moving forward, we get to see the man as he truly is, but we have no idea what we're going to get from KJ Orso, especially after the actions he had from losing that mask.
The Silver Tongue Savant returns to Austin, Texas for his first time here at Empire Control Room. And this is a totally different person than we've grown to know in New Texas Pro and independent pro wrestling at large. And pro wrestling at large on the big stage. No longer Fuego del Sol. He says Fuego is dead and KJ Orso is living, and he is here right now at the Empire Control Room.
KJ Orso, welcome to Austin, Texas, and New Texas Pro Wrestling. Seen a little bit of change in attitude, and tonight you'll be facing Epidemius Jr.
A fan favorite here in the Austin area.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling going into that contest?
Well, first, let me educate you for a moment. This isn't my first time in Austin, Texas. This isn't my first time in a New Texas Pro Wrestling ring. See, for those unaware or uninformed, I used to wrestle under the name Fuego del Sol. Some of you like Fuego del Sol.
I did.
Stop it! Stop it! Do not chant that dead name. You didn't chant it when it got released, so do not chant it now. All that name got me was released and forgotten about. So now you will call me by my name, the Silver Tongue Savant, KJ Orso.
Right. Well, Fuego.
Oh, Eric, come on!
What did you just call me? Huh? What did you just say?
I'm having flashbacks.
Allow me to educate you a little further. I advise you get your ass out of my ring before you get hurt. Texas, he made a mistake, and you must pay for your mistakes. But Texas, if I could be honest for a moment, Texas has always been good to me. Even when I lost in 3 minutes on television, Texas always cheered. Texas is loyal. But while I respect your loyalty, I must expose your naivety. You have an obsession with loving losers. Just like the Texas Longhorns lost in the playoffs. Just like you have an unwavering loyalty to the losers known as the Dallas Cowboys.
Not all of us.
It's sad. I want to usher you in to an educated mindset. Your loyalty should not be blind nor brainless, and it should not be easily obtained by effort alone. No, you deserve a winner. So KJ Orso will be your symbol of success. I will be your shaman of sophistication. You will learn the hard lessons that I had to learn when I lost that mask. Ladies and gentlemen, no longer do you have to worry about me wasting time or energy jumping off of a top rope. No longer do you have to worry about me begging for your adoration. Which brings me to my opponent tonight, Epidemus Jr. Oh, you guys like Epi? Epi, you remind me a lot of my former self. You're a young, athletic, very talented kid. In my past life, we wrestled and you earned my respect. But I was unenlightened then, and I am here to enlighten you. Tonight, I will make an example out of Epi Jr. Epi, do not worry about the fanfare. Do not worry about the flips. Focus on your opponent, or it'll be a long night. And you will be the first on the list that lost to KJ Orso. We are entering the era of Orso. Texas, you are privileged with my presence. So now you have but two choices. You will bow to my brilliance, or you will boo me, because you will never beat me.
Well, KJ Orso, my goodness, this is a completely different competitor than we've ever seen before. And the fans trying to get underneath his skin, chanting what he called a dead name. But moving forward as the self-proclaimed silver-tongued savant. I've had to kind of calm Eric's nerves over here right next to me, ladies and gentlemen.
I just want to take a second and apologize to KJ Orso for using the name Fuego. That was a slip of the tongue. I am very sorry for what I said, and I hope that he can
slip of the tongue happens. It happens here in our business and what we do right here.
Gonna keep this thing going. You guys got a lot of hate in your heart, and I like that.
No, we are in Austin.
We're just gonna keep this going. Are you ready for your next match of the night? I've been looking forward to this one for a moment, so let's get this going. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, in our next contest here on the Bat City Tailgate, the bitter Brit Ethan Hunter takes on El Paso's Cosmo Orion in a first-time ever matchup here, guys.
Well, it's a first-time ever matchup, but it's something that we could have seen
That's right.
in that Texas 8 tournament. And here is Ethan Hunter, this bitter Brit. He is Baracho's straight shooter champion. And there's one thing that Ethan Hunter cares about, and that's Ethan Hunter. You can see it the way he carries himself, the way he conducts himself, the way he goes about his business. He is #1 on his list. And frankly, he's had a lot of success doing it.
You can see him carrying some of that success right there in hand. As you mentioned, we could have seen this matchup had Ethan Hunter advanced into the TX8 tournament.
Hailing from God's country, Newcastle, England, the bastard, formerly known as the British sharpshooter, he is your Baracho Pro straight shooter champion, the bitter Brit, Ethan Hunter.
And Ethan Hunter has had a great career for himself, still young in this business, but has racked up win after win here in Austin, Texas, looking to take this success on the road, but holding gold. The bitter Brit is going to have a tough test ahead of him here tonight.
And if you recall, Ethan Hunter was the Austin representative for the TX8 tournament as well.
Yeah, not much of the chagrin of all of these fans.
Well, as we mentioned, the TX8 tournament, we're going to be looking at the El Paso representative here, the Star Chaser Cosmo Orion, coming out here for the Bat City Tailgate. You know, guys, also in the TX8 tournament, Cosmo Orion falling short in his first round matchup, but he fell to what would be the eventual tournament winner in Danny Orion, who we'll see here tonight on Bat City, taking on a returning Lil Evil. Guys, I can't wait for that matchup as we get things off here tonight.
Planet Earth, the galaxy's greatest, Cosmo Orion!
Can the galaxy hold Cosmo and Ethan Hunter here tonight? We'll just have to see. Got to be a lot of bitterness, no pun intended, for Ethan Hunter not advancing into the TX8 tournament the last time we were here in Austin, Texas.
Well, you want to talk about bitterness? I talked to Ethan Hunter before the show here to get into his mindset, what we could expect to see from him here today. A lot of the bitterness is him being on the tailgate. He said that he's the main event everywhere he goes, no matter what slot he's on the card. He is the true main event. He's here to prove that tonight.
Well, he's going to have to. Ethan Hunter coming out of this cool, calm, and collected. Cosmo Orion all amped up. But Ethan Hunter, he knows how to get it done in the ring. He knows how to get it done on the mat, too. And he's going to have to do his best to ground Cosmo Orion. Cosmo, he knows how to fly. He's from the stars. We know that.
Exactly right. Great point, Dan. The clash of styles between these two. Ethan Hunter, a mat technician, one of the best in this area, thus drawing the representative slot for Austin, Texas. And Cosmo, high-flying, high-octane energy from the Galaxy's greatest pro wrestler.
When you talk about that clash of styles, and that's what made the Texas 8 tournament so special. had so many different representatives, so many different styles of professional wrestling. You can go back and watch that now. But don't forget, at the top of the hour, it's Bat City. You're not going to want to miss it here tonight. As look at this, Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and Ethan Hunter is going to show his true wrestling style to Cosmo here.
Well, not only that, I mean, Ethan Hunter, he has the size, he has the weight advantage, he has the strength advantage as well. So Cosmo is going to have to do his best to outpace, outspeed Ethan Hunter. But right now, he's doing a pretty good job of showing off some strength of his own.
Yeah, but look at that neck bridge from Ethan. A lot of power there coming all the way back and through. And this is where you don't want to be against the bitter Brit.
Nope, he's got Cosmo on the ground, not the spot that Orion wanted to find himself in.
Oh.
And the bitter Brit taking fingers and spreading them apart right there.
Small joint manipulation. The referee's going to check on those fingers. Could be separated. And this is the pace. This is the pace that Ethan Hunter wants to work here tonight.
And he's just chilling in the corner. He's taking it easy. He's keeping all the gas in his tank while he's getting Mr. Cosmo Orion verklempt.
Twisting the arm right there, getting wrist control is Ethan Hunter now. Cosmo trying to roll through, trying to get wrist control back out of it right here. Does it flashy right there, just that kind of athletic, high-octane style that we mentioned before, but right back at it is Hunter with a side headlock.
Oh, wow, look at that power.
Well, fans, we thank you watching here live on YouTube for the Bat City Tailgate. In case you haven't done it already, you need to subscribe to IWTV. It's just $10 a month, and you get all the great action that you will see here for New Texas Pro Wrestling, as well as many other promotions across the world.
Yeah, folks, if you're watching live right now on YouTube, make sure to use hashtag BatCity when you're talking about the show on Instagram, X, wherever you choose to mediate your socials. As Cosmo Orion right now going up top. Ethan Hunter didn't see him.
Oh, wait a second.
Whoa.
Change of direction. That's exactly what, guys, right there. Why Cosmo Orion is someone to be reckoned with. He can change directions on a dime, just like he did right there with that springboard taking Ethan Hunter, and has to retreat to the outside.
Ethan Hunter taking his time on the outside. Here comes Cosmo.
Oh, nice Pescado there to the outside, putting all that weight onto Ethan Hunter into that textured asphalt.
And you can just see the small asphalt rocks dripping off of the back of Ethan Hunter right now.
It's absolutely unforgiving. And guys, speaking of unforgiving, how is that asphalt gonna feel later tonight when the New Texas Pro Tag Team titles are on the line in a TLC match? The titles are hanging high above the ring right now, but who is going to be the team? Oh my! To bring him down, just like Hunter brought down Orion, only getting a 2 right there.
Now that was precision professional wrestling. That drop kick picking Cosmo Orion out of the sky, and then Ethan quickly right on top with that cover, and now the boots to the back.
You know, Trent, you were talking about that TLC match. Not the Dream Team's first rodeo in TLC conditions.
Nope.
But we're going to see how they fare against a very pissed off BDSM of Brick Savage and Dmitry Alexandrov.
That's right. We'll see that later tonight on the main show for Bat City. Fans, you won't want to miss that TLC match that absolutely proves to be an epic, epic encounter.
Now listen to this crowd. Are they allowed to say that on YouTube?
Well, Eric, we've been here a time or two down here in downtown Austin, beautiful downtown Austin at that, on a great sunny day. Could do without a little bit of the heat here, but I digress. And Cosmo could do without that chop right there from Ethan Hunter.
No kidding, but this is what Ethan's used to hearing and used to doing in this ring. Look at the cockiness with that cover.
That's the personality that I'm used to seeing out of Ethan Hunter.
Yeah, and so are these fans. That's why they were chanting what they were chanting just a minute ago, as Ethan is just in control here against Cosmo. Saw some early offense, but Ethan slowing it down, wearing Cosmo down. If he can't get his motor running, can't get out of the gates here, I think this is locked up from the Baracho Pro straight shooter champion.
Cosmo trying to work back up to his feet, trying to find a way out of this side headlock.
Oh, man. Did you hear that shot that Ethan Hunter just got off on the back of Cosmo Orion? And another big blow to the face. Cosmosis Jones there.
I mean, just picking him apart, and this is what the bitter Brit does. Oh!
He's doing just that, guys. I mean, Cosmo Orion, he might be done here out on his feet. No, wow. Excuse me, rolling out of the way right there with a big kick, trying to get some momentum back into his corner with a shot right there in the corner. Here comes Cosmo.
And you can see the cuts on Ethan Hunter's back after hitting that asshole earlier. But right now, he is on his back after eating that huge drop kick from Cosmo Orion.
Wow, that two-step drop kick, and Orion back to his feet.
Oh, Ethan needs to beware of that Voyager 1 cutter, that deadly maneuver that Cosmo possesses to put away his opponents. Looking to put him away right here. No, Ethan on his feet, missed that line right there. Strong forearm from Orion, now sends his opponent into the corner. Here he comes, knee to the face, connecting.
And this is exactly what Cosmo needs to do to get the advantage in this matchup, as he's setting up for a big suplex right onto his face.
Pancaked him right down in the center of the ring. The leg is hooked, gonna do it here. No!
Wow.
Only
so
two.
Close.
Very close.
Yeah, I don't know that it gets much closer there, as Ethan Hunter barely getting that shoulder up. I think Cosmo Orion was having seeing stars there.
I was trying to listen in on what the fans are saying. I'm sorry, you know, I got these headsets on. Can't hear everything clearly.
They're saying they want the meat market, Trent.
I don't think that's, now I'm usually with you, but I don't think that's what that was. Oh, could be looking for it here.
Oh, looking for that Voyager 1. Missed it right there as Ethan put the brakes on. There's a kick to the chest and to the face. Missed on a line. Here's Hunter with a big cutter of his own on the springboard middle rope. And the bitter Brit standing above the fallen prey. And here comes stumps to the chest.
Just putting Cosmo down here.
And this is the aggression that I love to see from Ethan Hunter. And now he's about to lock it in.
Oh, look at this, trapping him here.
Locker room.
Middle of the ring.
Oh, Cosmo's got nowhere to go, guys. Hunter stretching him all the way across. That shoulder might disconnect from that pectoralis muscle. And the referee's calling for the bell. Cosmo has seen enough in submitting here as the bitter Brit gets a victory.
Winner, Ethan Hunter.
My goodness.
What a great showing here tonight from Ethan Hunter, the bitter Brit.
The referee checking in on Cosmos. He just got probably torn apart, literally, from the bitter Brit. Ethan Hunter showing exactly his love for the city of Austin.
Yeah, he might have been the representative in the Texas 8 tournament of Austin, but no love lost between Ethan Hunter and these fans. But a huge win from the bitter Brit. What'd I do?
Well, you're just making friends all over the place here tonight, Eric.
He didn't flip me off.
Me either, for once.
You gotta give it up for Cosmo Orion holding his own in that matchup against a champion like Ethan Hunter, but coming up just a little short and getting help to the back.
Well, moving on here tonight on the Tailgate fans, the rising tandem of Paco Ortega and Prince Lee. Toxic Tour return here to New Texas Pro to take on Jesse Funaki and CaseyBlackrose. What a matchup this is going to be, as the promise that we have seen out of Jesse Funaki, Dan, you and I, on Texas Contender Series here lately. And Toxic Tour coming off of a victory in a 10-man tag contest, teaming with the New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions, which I said we'll see later tonight.
We are at the end of your tailgate today. Listen, if you're still sober, that's on you, buddy. I have been watching the live stream here, and y'all are having a wonderful conversation. I don't see as many people betting on the matches now. Like, you're just not running a betting ring anymore?
No, not this time, no.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
The government got
like I
wise.
said, folks, we are at the end of your tailgate. I want to plug one thing we got coming up here soon. from what I understand, there's a boom here in Austin, Texas for wrestling, right?
Absolutely.
Y'all pretty big wrestling fans?
We bring the boom. That's what we do.
Austin and San Antonio are two of the places that are near and dear to my heart when it comes to Texas wrestling. And there are 3 companies here that are going to be coming together for what we call the Cookout on June 22nd at Pinballs. It will be New Texas. It will be Baracho Pro. And it will be United 210, all in one house. Folks, you need to get your tickets real quick because that card is starting to look real nice. All these announcements are starting to look real good. So please go check that out.
Is he hungry?
We're going to get to your main show here in a minute, but we are now at your main event for the Tailgate. Are you ready? That was pretty good, but I needed a little bit louder for that. The following contest is your main event of the Tailgate!
The main event of the Tailgate tag team action coming your way here live on YouTube. Remember, right after this match, we will get things started on IWTV. You want to get your subscription in case you already haven't, because you will not want to miss Bad City here tonight. What a show that will be. As you see, the tandem of Prince Lee and Pac Ortega, the Toxic Tour.
It's nice that Prince Lee and Pac Ortega could take the time away from the club to be here with us tonight.
Yeah.
Well, the clubs they go to aren't open yet. It's only 5:46 Central Time. They don't normally hit the club till about 1, 2 a.m. Hell, they just woke up.
Oh, the big drip. And Prince Lee,
Look at those hips.
they're just getting those warmed up for later.
Weighing in at 469 pounds, coming straight from their Austin Exco Girls apartment, the big bad bisexual daddy, Lee Princely,
Dan, stop dancing,
and the
stop.
Latin playboy, Pac Ortega. They are the Toxic Tour!
Dan, we are not at the club.
Trent, I am stewing in my own juices in this heat. And nothing cools me down better than getting hot with the Toxic Tour.
Well, the Toxic Tour certainly
And
know how to
their
make an
opponents.
entrance. I just don't know if the crowd really appreciates any of it.
Well, you know what they do appreciate? They appreciate this gentleman right here, the second generation superstar that has been super impressive here lately in New Texas Pro. Along with his partner, the Messiah of the Backbreaker, CaseyBlackrose. You know, guys, we talked about the TX8 tournament just a few minutes ago. This man right here, Blackrose, representing the San Antonio area. And he fell to eventual runner-up Epidemius Jr., as we heard from KJ Orso earlier. Epidemius will be in action later tonight on Bad
From
City.
San Antonio, Texas, they are the modern-day backbreaker and second generation, Jesse Funaki and CaseyBlackrose.
Toxic Tour getting things started right before the bell, getting an early advantage on their opponents, and now, oh, there's a reversal.
Oh,
meeting of the minds. Great minds think alike.
You two, shut up.
The bell's rung and Prince Lee is feeling the pain. Double hip toss into the backbreaker.
Oh, look at the height on that drop kick.
Yeah, they're running on San Antonio time here. I think Pac Ortega's going to have something to say about this, but so's Jesse Funaki. Second generation drop kick, and I don't know that anyone does it better. Oh, wow, up and over.
Both CaseyBlackrose and Jesse Funaki have been very impressive as of late. Teamed together for the first time here in New Texas. Getting off to a really good start, but Ortega able to push Blackrose into Funaki, who was on the top.
Oh, no.
And there goes Blackrose.
Right to the outside, and I think this is a dangerous situation for Funaki. These jackals of Toxic Tour gonna pick up the pieces and pick apart young Jesse Funaki.
You know, we've seen Funaki in action, you know, one-on-one contests, but right now, how's it gonna fare when he goes up against a much more established tag team that we're seeing in Toxic Tour right now? We've seen these guys tag together for nearly 2 years up to this point.
And here's the thing, they've only gotten better as well. They are most certainly a threat to that New Texas Pro Tag Team Championships as they have had their opportunities to grab those belts, always coming up just a little bit short, but always coming out very impressive. And right now, they're making a statement courtesy of Jesse Funaki's chest.
You know those shortcomings of those tag titles right in the back of the minds of Toxic Tour, that every time they step here inside the squared circle, that they are looking to make that statement you mentioned, Dan, to get right back into that title picture. And you know they'll be watching that TLC match very closely here later tonight as Pac Ortega with a big hip check onto Funaki, and now Lee, the legal man, coming in. The big boot right across the face right in front of us here.
The face wash and the disrespect. I might not like Toxic Tour, but you have to give it up. As in-ring competitors, their attitudes stink, but their skills are second to none.
Oh, look, these guys are on the cusp. They're right on the cusp of Tag Team Gold here in New Texas Pro. But sometimes they might find themselves getting in their own way with antics like that.
But at the same time, it's working. It's working. Oh, my ghost. I don't know that I want to go where that mouth has been.
No, Prince Lee just came and took Eric's drink for those who were wondering what that was.
Eric, you haven't been to the vet and getting your shots recently?
I don't go to the vet anymore. Funaki is getting choked out in the middle of this ring, but the crowd willing him back into this thing.
Would you kick those heartworms? Jam-packed crowd here at Empire Control Room for this main event of the
Funaki right there, fingertips away.
So close.
Couldn't get the tag made to his partner, and Funaki, in harm's way, in a bad spot right now in the opponent's corner.
Oh, look at Funaki try to battle back here, though. Oh, the big boot to Lee. One for good measure. This might be his best opportunity. Double step crossbody. Oh, but maybe that's the inexperience, not being able to go right for that tag, not even going for the cover, just down and out.
But all the punishment that he's endured thus far in this matchup, you know, he might not have a whole lot left. He's trying desperately to reach over there and make a tag into the much fresher man in this matchup, his partner, CaseyBlackrose. Oh, and he got grabbed by the back of the foot right there. Lee, swinging a foot tucked right there.
Oh, shooting him off here.
Able to break the hold and make the tag.
Blackrose. Ducking the line. Coming back hard.
Showing
backbreaker.
Exactly why he is known as the modern-day backbreaker.
And Pac Ortega has got to know to expect it here.
Can hit it from every angle. Oh, and these men need to be careful.
Oh, God. A flurry of backbreakers from Blackrose.
Big boy senton.
Here's a cover, hook of the leg, two. And Ortega dropping an elbow across the back of Casey, saving the matchup for Toxic Tour.
Talking about able to hit it from any angle, Pac Ortega just eating a big super kick from Jesse Funaki.
Wow, what a shot with that drop kick from Lee, but exposing the back to Blackrose.
Oh no, Lee in big trouble here.
Taking him for a ride. Look
back
at those elbows.
Shot to the head, sending Blackrose into his corner. Now tag made. Ortega the legal man now as Toxic Tour looking to do some tandem offense, picking him up. Oh my! A big rig like jawbreaker. Here's a cover.
Oh my God!
From out of nowhere, Funaki coming off the top rope.
Desperation dive from Jesse Funaki saves this match for his team. And all 4 men are down.
3/4 of the way across the ring. I can't believe what Funaki is sacrificing for this win in the main event of Tailgate. It's only getting hotter as we go to Bat City at the top of the hour.
Yeah, just a few minutes away.
The crowd was counting along with the referee, but they forgot what came after 5, but that's okay, because all 4 men are now up, exchanging blows in the middle of the ring.
Shots from Toxic Tour. Response from Funaki and Blackrose. And it looks like we're gonna exchange shots here. Who's gonna come out with the better end? Well, it looks like we're gonna get an answer. Feeling the momentum. Oh, got kicked right there to the midsection. Missing lines right there.
Oh! One more time.
No, Blackrose telling everybody what was coming and sends Toxic Tour down to the outside, but they're on their feet.
Yeah, but this is a dangerous place to be. All the way down to the outside.
Slingshot crossbodies out of the ring onto the outside.
All the way from the 2-1-0, Blackrose and Funaki are rolling here.
Toxic Tour, no worse for wear right now as Pac Ortega is all on his lonesome in the ring with CaseyBlackrose and Jesse Funaki.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look right there. Lee's holding the back foot of Funaki. Funaki trying to fight him off, and that allows Ortega to get down out of a precarious position on Blackrose's shoulders. Ortega switching things up. The Psycho knee onto his partner.
Oh, no. The miscommunication from these 2 men, and this might be what Toxic Tour needed to get back in this matchup.
That is the youth and inexperience of Jesse Funaki, which could cost this match for his team right now.
Ortega sends Funaki down. A kick to the back of the head.
That's that precision as Ortega is sizing up Blackrose. Oh!
Referee didn't see it. A kick right between the goalposts.
Right in the microplastics cover. That's it.
Here are your winners, Toxic Tour!
Toxic Tour takes down the united effort of Blackrose and Funaki in our main event of our Tailgate, as we are just moments away from Bat City starting on IWTV.
Yeah, just seconds away, ladies and gentlemen, on IWTV. As you see Toxic Tour getting a victory here at the Bat City Tailgate. What a time here at the Tailgate. We're gonna switch things over to IWTV. Join us. We will see you soon for Bat City.